Yesterday, Saturday, was our annual traditional white elephant party, and we made some dishes to bring with us. My wife made the dishes. I was more the sous chef this time around, but she agreed that she would let me videotape her making these Indian dishes that she learned from her parents, on the condition that I didn't show her crazy bedhead hair on camera. So enjoy this video. We're going to be making Daal, which is a type of lentil, Saag, which is a spinach dish, and we'll make Raita, which is a cucumber thing, kind of like tzatziki. Yeah, those are the three things we're making. It was yesterday. I was the big winner at the white elephant party. What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a bicycle and a well-dressed man on a unicycle? Attire. Oh, big winner. Today we have a special guest chef who's going to show us how to make what we colloquially call saag, Indian style of spinach. Apparently it starts with 2 onions.
Well, I'm cutting up enough onion for the dal too.
This is a staple to the cooking around here, the ginger garlic paste. This is all we have left, so a future video will have us making, we'll show the process of making ginger garlic paste.
This is the only pepper I have is a jalapeno, but I'll add some dried peppers as well. This is in the freezer, so it's rock solid. We definitely have everything at our house.
So I can buy Roma tomatoes for $1.15 a pound, or I can get a bag for $1.49 a pound. Shopping is tricky. Paneer, Indian cheese.
Just want to cut it into cubes so we can fry it on one side. Almost there, but done. We should use one block. Oh, and then put all the cheese in there. Finish. Cubes.
So the next step is to fry them.
Lightly fry, just like on one side. A little turmeric, maybe a little bit of Kashmiri chili, maybe a little Himalayan salt, and that's it.
I'll be like that guy who follows his mom around the kitchen. You know that video? He has like 8 million views.
Is this little kid?
Yeah, some guy in India. He's been doing it forever. It's
Oh gosh,
like low production value.
Yes, everybody knows her. But he's been doing it for a million years, like before YouTube was really a big thing. Start the
Oh, the onions?
yeah. I like to put, this is a 5-seed.
Whoa. 1.5 onions?
No, I don't need to. I forgot I was going to be using some of that for, I need most of it though. It's a lot of spinach.
Probably 1.5. Or enough to... Okay, we're back to 1.
It's a lot. It's a lot of onions, but I have 4 bags of spinach, so. I probably don't do things the exact right way.
Oh, have you seen my videos? I make it up as I go along.
But should be good enough. So,
I haven't turned it on yet. Oh, did I? Oh.
Yeah, that's good because we probably do need a.
I should know what things are hot and which aren't.
We cook those for a while until they're really caramelized.
Okay, it's my time to shine. I'm going to take this cheese and fry it lightly on one side. Then put them back in the same bowl?
Yeah, sure.
All right, this is what we're going for, lightly fried. Perfect. Okay, so I need to peel these cucumbers. As you know, we use the proper peeler in this household. So here's a pro trick that I think probably everybody knows, but I'll show you anyway. If you cut this real thin line around your cucumber, then your peeler can catch on something. We don't use this. This is not.
That's the proper one.
The nut. No. Okay, I'll try both ways and demonstrate how mine is more efficient. Oh wow, it's so easy when I use this peeler. Look how fast it goes. All right, how does this even work? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cut my fingers off. Oh goodness. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this today. It's so slow.
So much sharper though.
I don't know, YouTube. Put your thoughts in the comments. Should I use this peeler or the correct peeler? Ooh, what an ordeal.
I'm going to put some spices in here.
Oh.
Have that.
Habanero?
No, that's just a jalapeno.
Oh, jalapeno. Jalapeno, that's what I meant.
I do want to kind of put in my seasoning. So this is coriander powder, cumin, cayenne, turmeric, some garam masala, a little fennel. Now I'll add a bit of the tomatoes. The spices cook for just a minute. And you do want to add
The garlic ginger paste.
yes. Keep it flat like that so we can just break it off, but I knew I was going to use the rest of it today, so. Takes a lot. So we're making a lot of spinach. Okay, cook that for just a second. So a lot of your flavor comes from is that garlic ginger. Add some of those tomatoes. The rest of that can go. I'll let this go for a bit.
So is the next step the spinach?
Yep, but this has to. I'm gonna cook those tomatoes for a while. is for the Raita, so we don't want the seeds. I just pull the seeds out.
I give the tomatoes a stir. That's what they look like. Turn the heat down. Yeah, we forgot to hit the record button, but we shredded them up. Your tomatoes are still cooking. You going for a particular look, certain consistency?
Yeah, when it gets kind of dried up, it's got a ways to go. So this is almost ready to go. See how all the liquid is kind of evaporated and it's getting nice and thick? Mm-hmm. That's your good base. This part you don't want to rush because this is kind of the base of the whole thing. And then I do like to add a little bit of this vindaloo paste. Gives it a little bit of more concentrated flavors.
You're telling me 4 bags of all the spinach will fit in that red pot? I don't believe it.
Not all at once, but eventually.
Okay, so the tomatoes are finally done around 12:47. 1 bag's in the pot.
Ready?
Just dump it in.
Just dump it in, please.
Bag number 4. You ready?
Ready.
Okay, so that's 4 bags of spinach plus the base Pam made. So we let that cool down a little bit and then we take the immersion blender to it.
Sorry.
That's fine. It's just yogurt and the cucumbers.
It's plain
Plain yogurt from Aldi, our sponsors.
And some salt. And then I'll add those toasted cumin seeds to it.
And that's it?
That's it.
So easy.
That's your Raita. And you do want to let it chill for a couple hours before you serve it. Not a lot of ingredients, but it's really good with Indian food because it complements the spicy Indian food. That's it. And you have to make it presentable so it looks nice. That's it. And it does get cold water.
Wash the Daal
Until the water runs clear.
And this type of Daal is called what type?
Tor Daal. And see how dirty the water is? Mm-hmm. So you want to wash it until the water's clear.
So add the rinsed and washed Daal straight into your pressure cooker.
And then we add 3 cups of water to every cup of Daal. This amount I will use like 1 whole teaspoon of turmeric. High pressure. Let's do 3 minutes.
This is the onion mixture we add to the dal once it's done, once it's cooked. So maybe half a tablespoon of butter.
Yeah. Then we'll saute the onions. And you know what I forgot to put in? I forgot to put my seeds in. I usually put maybe a teaspoon and a half of the 5 seed, and then we'll just let that brown while the daal's cooking.
This is the most exciting and dangerous part, where you take the still super hot spinach mix, the Saag here, and then you whip it around with this immersion blender, splattering it in your face. So you might want to, oh, you want to stay away so you don't get blasted? Come on, machine. What do you think? Done?
Yep, looks good. Combined anyway, so we can add it right here. And then it'll, once we get to the party, we'll heat it up, and then it'll all kind of meld together. Now that these onions are browned, we can add our tomatoes in it, and we'll cook it a little bit longer, just to cook the tomatoes down. That's it.
Okay, so now that this is beeped, for those of us afraid of pressure cookers, what do you do?
Well, I just let it naturally release, so you can unplug it, and it'll naturally release, or you can let the pressure out by hitting this, but we won't do that today. We'll let it naturally release.
Got it.
Add the garlic ginger root paste to this. Add the rest of this in here. That's a lot of I'm going to let it cook a little longer, and then we'll add it to the dal.
It looks delicious.
Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. That is perfect. We'll add the mixture to the dal. Yep, and that's that. Add any other seasonings that you want. I keep it pretty simple with dal. I don't think it needs a lot. In fact, I don't typically use tomatoes, but I think it gives that a nice flavor.
And we had tomatoes.
Yeah. So
That's it.
that's it.
My sister-in-law and others also made some great food, and I forgot to capture it. This is the only video I have of what we were eating tonight, but it'll give you an idea of what was at the party. We had some lamb here, lamb curry, and we had some chicken curry. And then here is the dal that we made. And And here is the saag that we made. And here we have some turnip root. It's so delicious. And over here is some okra that somebody cooked up. And there's like other salads and stuff. I just didn't capture it. Sorry about that. And here is a picture of me and my wife. See, she really does exist. I didn't make it up.